Hi guys, welcome to Messy Art today. So this morning what you're going to need is if you have a paper plate or a paper towel or a piece of parchment paper, we're just going to put something underneath our coffee filters that were inside of our bag. And if you didn't pick up a bag and you're just doing this virtually without the bags, you just need a coffee filter. We're also going to need our watercolors today, and that means we're going to need a cup of water that we can rinse our brushes in and get our paints wet, and our paintbrush. We're going to need our paintbrush. And the other thing we're going to need is glue and one of the dinosaurs that were in the bag. There was a little dinosaur in the bag. We're going to need that. And if you didn't pick up the bags, you're going to need a black marker. So anybody who wants to make more of these two, you can use a black marker when we go to use the dinosaurs. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put the camera down on the paper, and we're going to start coloring our coffee filter. So I'm going to pull this down. All right, so you can hear my voice, but you can't see my face. And we're going to take the coffee filter, and I'm just going to put it right on top of the paper plate. I'm going to take my cup of water and my watercolors. And remember how we are going to start prepping our colors by we're going to put water in them to start getting them ready. But I want to show you two things because you're going to pick two main colors today to decide how you want to do it. We have an example here of one with our sunset, and we use red and yellow, and then it blends in the middle to make red and yellow make orange. So we're going to use two colors, and you're going to pick those out. I also have one here that I'm going to show you in a little bit that I used blue and red, and it's kind of like a pinkish down here. And then in the middle, I got a lot of purple, but it's red and blue. Now at the bottom of both of them, I have brown because that's going to be the hill our dinosaur's on. So you're going to pick which two colors you want. We're not going to get all of our water ready. We're going to take our brush, and I'm going to make one that's yellow and red. So I'm going to put the water on top of my yellow to let it start getting ready, and I'm going to put some on top of my red. Because I'm going to make a yellow and a red sunset. And I'm going to let that sit for a second and put that down. I'm going to move my water over to the side. And we're going to start at the very top, and we're going to paint the top when we start. We're going to start with red at the very top, and I'm going to start with yellow at the bottom, and I'm going to go in between, and they're going to mix colors. All right. So let's start with my red. I'm going to start mixing my red in a little bit. Let's see how, oh, and I'm starting to get some color there. And I'm going to start my very top for me up here, and I'm going to paint red. And I'm going to need more water as I go. Let's see if I put the water here. I'm going to get some more water. Now, part of this today, I'm going to finish mine on camera, but yours is going to need to dry a little bit. I've got one that's already a little bit done drying because it takes a little bit. We're using a lot of water because it spreads everywhere with our water. How many of you have seen a sunset at night? Isn't it pretty? It looks like the sky's all painted. Sometimes they're really pink. Sometimes they're really orange. What's your favorite color for the sky? I've been sitting at a beach before and seen the sunset on a beach over the water, and it was purple and pink and yellow. It was like a rainbow in the sky. So pretty. All right, so I have my red here, and I'm going to start doing some yellow. Mix my yellow up here to get it set. And I'm going to start painting yellow everywhere. And you can decide and do more of these if you'd like with different colors. Today I decided just to have a pretty pink and yellow sunset. All right. So this week we're going to have a virtual field trip to see the Field Museum, their dinosaur exhibit. And then afterwards, we're going to have a little project to do on our field trip. And we are going to make our own fossils. And we're going to excavate our fossils, which is so fun because we're really going to excavate with a chocolate chip cookie. So if you're going to come to Friday's field trip, have a chocolate chip cookie. All right, let me see. I'm turning around to look. You're going to need a chocolate chip cookie to be able to excavate. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to start mixing those two. See, I have yellow and I have red. Now I'm going to take my yellow and I'm going to come up here into the red, and maybe I'll take a little bit of red and come down in there, and it's going to be like magic. We're going to get some orange because yellow and red make orange. And on my other painting I'm going to show you, what happens is blue and red make purple. There's also orange on our watercolors, and if you want to do and add some orange from the actual orange paint, you can do that. My orange isn't really prepped. I put some water on there, I might get some. And you're going to want to make sure and go all the way to the edges. So I'm going to pick this up. I couldn't see on the paper, but you see how my edge is all white there? I'm going to come back in and put some more paint all over. I'm going to got some orange there that I want some more yellow down here. I want my yellow to go further down to the bottom. And then I'm going to put some water in the green. I'm using a different set of watercolors. You guys have brown. I don't have brown on this set of watercolors, and that's okay. I'm going to use some green for my hills. You can use, though, brown. We don't want to use black because we are going to make our dinosaur in a shadow. So in the shadow is all black. So we don't want a black hill because you won't be able to see your dinosaur very well. So you see there I've got my red at the top, and there's some orange here, and then there's some yellow. I can mix some more orange in if I want. You can decide because you're the artist, and you can make it however you want. Oh, isn't it fun to paint? All that water. And then I'm going to take some green because I didn't have brown, but you should have brown in your paints. If you have brown, you can use it. And I'm going to just make a little hill down here at the bottom. See there, I'm making the hill. I need more water. There wasn't enough water in that one. All right. So what you're going to do, I got a little bit of red in my green when I was not paying attention. But you know what red and green make? They kind of make a brown. So it's okay. We're going to have fun. I'm going to paint it and get it all wet so it smears together and blends. And make sure that all my sides are covered. And I'm going to pick it up and show you, and we'll see what it looks like and if I need to add any more. Let's see. Whoa! Look at that. That's such a pretty sunset. Can you see that in the ground? Now look at my paint. My plate kind of looks like an artist picture too, doesn't it? Because it's all the paint's underneath. Now what we're going to do is you're going to let this dry. And it takes a little bit. So Miss Allison's just going to show you what to do afterwards because you're going to need to let yours sit aside for a little bit just to dry. Not very long, but it does need to be dry because if it's wet like this, the glue won't stick. And you're going to take your glue and you're going to take your dinosaur and you're going to get your dinosaur full of glue all over. And then you can stick your dinosaur on one that's already done. So I'm going to put the dinosaur right here. I'm going to glue all over, and I'm going to put that T-Rex right here with this Brontosaurus. Although, look at how tall the Brontosaurus is. And this one's already dry, and I'm going to glue him so he's standing on that hill, and then push him down there, and look at that. He looks like he's at the sunset. There's a T-Rex and a Brontosaurus. Now, if you don't have the cutout, or you want to do more, the other thing you can do is, here's my purple and blue one that's dry. And it's kind of hard to tell, but down here there's a little bit of brown for the ground. I'm going to draw a dinosaur. But I don't think I can draw him upside down for you guys, so I'm going to turn and I'm just going to show you. I'm going to try drawing a Brontosaurus. So I'm going to have a head here. And maybe they have long necks. That's going to go all the way down to the tail. And then the tail's going to come up and I'm going to have to make some legs. How many legs do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have to come back up and make that long neck. And I'm going to make his head a little bit bigger, actually. Like that. And I'm going to color him in. So that way, I have a shadow of a dinosaur. Doesn't have to be perfect. Or you could cut a dinosaur out of a magazine. Or you could just outline the dinosaur. There we go. I'm going to color him in. Or maybe you would like to make a butterfly shadow on here. Or a shadow of cat. I don't know. What do you like? But I like this Brontosaurus. Brontosauruses are one of my favorite. I think they were bigger than the school bus. Could you imagine a dinosaur walking around right now? That big? Wow. Because I think elephants are big, but dinosaurs were bigger than elephants. Some of them were. All right. So then I drew one on, and I've got one. So here are our dinosaurs and our sunsets. Have fun making yours. I can't wait to see them. Make sure and show us a picture in the comments of what you did. Bye, guys. Happy Messy Art Day.